51-year-old Sam Reynolds spent years suffering from liver disease. In December, he took the first step toward recovery.
According to the CDC, 4.5 million Americans are diagnosed with liver disease every year. But a cutting-edge living donor treatment hopes to help those people. In this special report, Christine Canerva takes us to Gaylord to explain how Sam found a little bit of destiny. We do want to warn you, some of the images you're about to see are graphic.
You have dreams of going on to doing certain things, and then this takes and wipes everything out.
Every second of every day, your liver is busy cleaning your blood, storing energy, and producing important enzymes that keep toxins out of your body.
Everything inside of you is not well. You're just sick, overwhelmed with pain, because your organs are not working properly. They're not getting filtered out. So you're taking all that contaminant and you're putting it in all of your other organs.
Since his liver wasn't working, several liters of bile would fill his stomach. For years, he'd have to go see a doctor to have it drained.
I was having to go like every other week to get these done. That's how fast my system was creating this bile. And if you don't get that drained off of there, it can kill you.
The disease often leaves people in need of a new organ, but the wait time in Michigan can be as long as 5 years.
A lot of patients, by the time they get to that point where they do have priority, can be quite ill. They're either living in the hospital because they're so sick, or even get to the point where they're too sick to undergo a liver transplant.
Sam waited 2 years for his chance at a new liver.
It's a hard thing to do because you have other people that are worse off than you that need it. So you're on a waiting list.
That's when Sam learned about Henry Ford Health System doctor Deepak Venkat's living donor program. Instead of getting an organ the traditional way, a living person donates part of their liver.
A healthy liver regenerates, so whatever we leave behind in the donor regenerates to meet their needs, and whatever is given to the recipient regenerates to meet the recipient's needs.
Sam's brother and 2 sons offered to donate, but they weren't eligible.
We screen the donors pretty closely. We want to make sure they're relatively young, relatively healthy, because they're undergoing a major surgery. We want to make sure that they're in good condition before they undergo the surgery.
That's when Sam's 18-year-old niece, Destiny, decided to get tested. They were a perfect match.
It's scary, but it pays off in the end to save somebody else's life. Even if you're not related to them, you're still saving a life.
She donated nearly 65% of her liver to her Uncle Sam.
I love her to death, and I always have, so it's just hard to explain how I feel. It's unbelievable.
I'm back to normal. My recovery, both of our recoveries was fast. I was in the hospital for a week. I had pain. You know, I was recovering for about 2 weeks, and then I came home and I was back to my old self.
Sam went from preparing for death
to be from laying in the bed, pretty much wishing you would just pass away right then and not have to deal with the rest of this,
to fulfilling his dreams of watching his 12 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild grow up. And it's all thanks to a little bit of destiny.
There's all kinds of emotions in your head when you're sick, and then when you're good, you don't have as many down days. You have the good days that you're working towards.
For 9 and 10 News, I'm Christine Canerva.